booted away to start the game. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because...
Turning it on! They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Now on 2nd down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be up. Got room on the return. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Line gets set, 1st down. Back to throw, it's Finn. Got a man, it's Tracy. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Red Hawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Looking to throw, it's Finn. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing the rhythm and the cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on...
He's going for the goal line. Snowed under by the defense.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
And he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Catch and stride inside the 15. They finally make the stop, but what a way to end this 1st quarter after that fantastic play. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. From the gun. Pressure coming. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Finn. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Redhawks will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick pass on the jet motion. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Red Hawks are in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Finn. Grab near the sticks, it's Reynolds. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Wants to go up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Williamson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Red Hawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Buys a little time with his feet. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Russell. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hauls it in. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the tight end. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. What a job to lay out and make the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And the try is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Looking for a man. It's Finn. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Williamson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Red Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Line getting set on second down. Gonna run it. It's Tracy. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Weeks. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Nice play by this defense again, and I feel like it's a broken record, doesn't it, guys? Like, seriously, both defense playing at a high level. Which offense can get a spark, make a big play, and get something going?
Got his man on the right. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a second and long. The run from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, the nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
To the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Red Hawks send out the punt unit. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Looking down the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. He'll keep it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. There he goes. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Makes the grab on the left. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Kent State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Finn. The quick out. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Russell. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Tracy. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those 1 play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step